Hello and welcome to the Walk to Class. I will be guiding you through how to get into your classroom, where to go, what to do, things like that, so that we can go ahead and get you set up for the day. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do, and your student advisor should have sent you out an email guidelining you to this, but we're going to walk through it as well, is you're going to go to your student portal or the My Campus portal. And you're going to type in your name, your password, which you should have made up, and then you're going to log in. So this should already be done because this is actually what you go through to do like your financial aid and things. So you should already have that all set up. So we're going to go ahead and log in. And it's just taking it a minute to load. All right, so now that it is all logged in, what you're going to do is you can click here on Canvas, but you can also go to Canvas Info, and it'll say Canvas. Before you get here, most of you will have to set up your Canvas accounts. Now, I already have mine set up, so it's not going to have me set it up here, but that is also detailed in the email that your student advisor sent you. What will happen is it will pop up with a log. You're going to click on the yellow writing, and they'll actually ask for your email. You're going to give it to them. They'll email you a link to reset your password. You'll click in to get here, so that they're just all the same. This one's going to be a little different because this is an administrator side, but here under my courses is where you'll actually see your classes. You'll typically have 1 to 2 each mod. So this is where you can toggle back and forth between those. The one you're going to go to, it's just loading up, is going to be called CSS101. So when you go under courses, you'll click on CSS101. Now, and you can click on any of these boxes to go where you need to go, or you can click on modules. So we're going to go through a few things, but there are going to be 3 things that you're going to want to do today. And we're going to go over these several times. The first one's going to be your daily checkpoint. It's like your attendance quiz, so you're going to want to do that first thing. It's pretty fast. It's like 10 minutes long. The second thing is going to be your discussion post for week 1, and we'll go over that one. And from 4 to 5 p.m. Now remember, it's Mountain Standard Time. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Daily Checkpoints. This is where you'll go every day to do your daily checkpoints, and so keep that in mind. But the way to get to your daily checkpoints, this just explains what they are. So once you read that, if you need help with that one, you can either click these, and this will take you to the next daily you read like 2 or 3 paragraphs, and then we would have a question here, but it's not going to for us. The bottom, and there are all your daily checkpoints. You can just go straight to the day as well. Now, probably the easiest thing at any time is to just go to module, but if you want to go back to where the daily checkpoints are, you're going to do one of those. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to come to week, and you're just kind of familiarize yourself with the class. So you can click on all these and go through things. Week 1's just going to have a general overview. Week 1, reading and tools. That's going to be just your reading. It's going to have your textbook there. Now, introduce yourself is something you can do, but it's not for credit. So you can see which things are going to be due because there are points over here. So you see in each week, you can see what things are graded and what things aren't. So the scavenger hunt is a test, and the AP paper template is a template, but both of these you're going to want to wait to do till you'll do your live lecture. So we're just going to go straight to discussion because this is one of the things I want you to do today. So the discussion, it explains what it is here, and you should know from orientation, but pretty briefly, there is going to be a discussion in every week, and there are always 3 parts to each discussion. Your main post for 150 words, your 2 replies to other students for 50 words. So it's a lot like Facebook, where you do a main post and then you comment on someone else's posts. So here you have 2 options. See, I don't know that it has it for me here, because again, I'm an administrator, but when you're ready, right here we'll have a big white box and it'll say reply in it. You just all the other students who have posted things and how they've replied. So under each student's post, there will also be a little reply box you can click on and reply to. And that's how you do 2 replies. You'll pick 2 of them from down here. Now we're going to go back into modules. Go down to week 1. So that's the discussion post. So the first thing was your daily checkpoint. And then the discussion are again 2 places. Remember, you can find it on your home page here, and that will give you a link. And this, you can find it here. You can also find it in your announcements. Live lecture recording week 3, live lecture should be one for week 2. That will be what you'll want to do to get those 3 things. Now, the other thing, so you'll want to wait to do your scavenger hunt and your APA paper until then. Now, the other thing is that and it will have like different your name. It will take you to it will take you just to your grades, of course. And you'll be able to type, like if you click on the grade, you'll be able to type in, like if I got 100% on this test, what would it do to my grade? And it will show you theoretically, like if you did get 100% on whatever grade you were typing in. Tutors and smart thinking. So the tutors you can find, go back to module. So you always want to go into the syllabus and read it. Success Center, Shark, grading, quizzes. These are just, those aren't graded quizzes. These are quizzes just for you to know where you're at with these. On tutors, it'll take us to all these buttons. Now, you'll have tutors for every single respiratory thing. Which one do I? CSS101. So we're going to click on CSS101. Available. So for instance, Mondays for this week, they're available noon to 3 and then 5 to 9. Again, Mountain Time. So if it's in between those times, we would go to Enter Tutoring Lab, and it would take us here. And we would type in just our email, let's see, or our name, and then it would launch. And you'd click OK, and it will launch this screen. They're really useful. It's like a chat room where they can talk, and but most likely they'll just be chatting back and forth with you. And then they could also screen share with you, which makes it so much easier to understand and show them this is what I'm doing so that they can help you out. And then smart thinking is something you'll use in week 3, but just really briefly, smart thinking will look like this. It's an all blue thing. You'll turn in your writings here, and when you get your writings back, you go to your writing submissions. Your student advisor will go over more of that in week 3. So if you have any questions on those, just ask your student advisor and they'll be able to help you out. So that's kind of your general to walk to class. Now remember, there are always 2 ways you can really do anything in here. And there are 3 things you want to do today. That's your daily checkpoint for Monday or Tuesday if it's Tuesday. Your discussion post, which again is found not in the overview. This is another way you can go to it, is by hitting next. So your discussion post, right there, discussion understanding self, and your live lecture, which you can get to through announcements or home. Oops, we don't want to go to week 1. I'm going to go to both these you won't do till you watch your live lecture, and the scavenger hunt, which or missing by Saturday midnight Mountain Standard Time, then you'll get strikes. And if you have more than one thing missing in this class, so in the 4 weeks, they will take you out of class. And that counts for missing or late. So your student advisor should have sent you out a copy of the strike policy, and we do go over the strike policy in orientation. So if you have any clarifying questions, feel free to review those. However, just keep in mind you want to make sure you have all these done because you want to save that. Go ahead and make sure today you do your daily checkpoint, Monday or Tuesday, your discussion soft skills, and your live lecture. You out